back, sorry. Before I go any further, I want to show you something. These are the gloves that I had on. They look like Freddy Krueger. That's where the flames hit. Now if you look at my hands, I got a couple little marks, but not a hair burnt. Not a hair. Now, I've stated before, I've had these visions of being on this island, which I now know to be Puerto Rico. And the sun is as black as sun cloth. It looks purple. And there's these things, humans, but they're not humans, trying to shoot me. And I was able to, with just a touch them, and they just fall, like an instant exorcism. And the one guy grabbed my leg, and I hit him again. But as these people are trying to shoot me, there's a busload of handicapped people that they're evacuating. And I run, even though we're trying to get away, over to these people, and with a touch, I went through and touched every single one of them as I'm running, and every one of them was healed. I saw a video before this happened about, oh, God's chosen. That His chosen will burn like a lamp in the darkness, and those that are attracted to this light will be saved, and that they will soar like on the wings of an eagle, and walk without fainting and run without tiring. And I have these dreams of being able to just run and jump and soaring through the air. And they're always involving my hands. Like I was always laying hands on people in these dreams. And I don't understand how, through that, my hands weren't touched. Like my arms burn off. It looks like somebody clawed me here. There's 3 distinct, what looks like claw marks, man. It's the craziest thing. We're being told that, like I know reality's ripped, that we're about to see the stuff that we're taught isn't real. The boogeyman, demons, vampires. I don't know about that, but it seems like it's something that's legitimate because they try and shove it down everybody's throat that you could love a vampire and that it's necrophilia, man. Like you can't do that. And fiction is mostly based in fact. Like stories come from somewhere. And I have this undeniable feeling that there is some kind of real, I don't know what kind it's like, if it's like Twilight, if it's like Bram Stoker's. I've always just had this feeling that they're a legitimate life force, entity that is here. And with them trying to shove everybody that, oh, vampires are cool and you could love them and they're so dark and mysterious, and the Harry Potter movies, and you could be a warlock, and because they're trying to show the children, because the children are going to be the most susceptible. When this stuff rips open and they find out that they could actually do this stuff, they're all going to be damned. But they're not going to know anybody because they were taught that Harry Potter's cool. Twilight is the greatest thing ever. And that's how the enemy works. I've been having problems with Lillith. The Lillith. Not a Jezebel spirit. The Lillith. I know it. Sorry, my battery's dying. Now I'm going to lose people here. I'll probably lose subscribers, but man, whatever. I know what I'm showing. I know what I'm told. I never mentioned this, and I don't know if I even should. But about 1.5 years ago, I was in bed. I had woke up from a dream. It was a sex dream. And, it started out as a person and turned into something completely different. And when I woke up, I had, please don't think I'm being vulgar, come to fruition. Except there was no evidence of it. There was something all over me that was cold and icky, where I had to get out of bed and wash myself completely. And well, with the stuff that I've been getting shown and kind of was getting into before this happened, it makes sense. Like we, his children, when I saw heaven, I said that he took the bad stuff out and pushed himself in. And that this car was going to leave, and I felt like if I stood in front of that car would have crumpled. And it was an analogy. But when I say it, it sounds right. Like I believe if I could go back and step in front of that car would have just crumpled around me. There would have been nothing. Because God is going to take his essence, him, and somehow make his children different, better, stronger. Because the war that is coming is not going to be a natural war. Like we are going to have to fight a spiritual war in the physical realm. So we're going to have an advantage. And God bestows upon his children all his blessings. And this is what's coming. You can believe me. Don't unsubscribe. Think I'm crazy. I wouldn't lie. I don't lie. I hate liars. That's why I could tell a lie. Caught Liz again lying to me over something stupid. And I don't understand. But now I do. The father of all lies. All lies originate from the same source. That's why I'm able to discern when someone is telling me the truth, or when someone has malice in their heart towards me, because the Holy Spirit allows me to see the enemy and his plans. Anyway, I just wanted to let everybody know I'm alright. I don't know if this is even going to make any sense. I'm hot. I'm in pain. Thank you for the prayers. They did say that there's sections in my arm that healed every time they took them off. They're like, wow, look how good you're healing. But there's these other sections that are just shredded, man. And I also know that if I go into that closet and ask him, please, if this is your will, heal me. If it's his will, he will. But I also don't know if that's his will. That's where I get screwed up. And I don't want to sound arrogant or self-serving like, well, you called me, you got to heal me. I'll suffer whatever he wants. Like if he wants me to suffer through this for a purpose, I'll suffer through it. This ain't nothing to what's coming. This ain't nothing to what's happened to our brothers and sisters in Iraq. Lobbing off the heads of kids, putting them on spikes. I wish he would bestow this stuff on me, because that's where I would go. Those people are going to pay. They're going to be judged very, very, very soon. Please stay safe. Thank you for the prayers. I'll be alright. I hope. I love you guys. God bless.